CNN decided, well, now that we know that Trump can't pay the $450 million cash or the bond that he has to pay, what could he do to pay it? Already, Letitia James, who's a horrible individual that should be voted out at the first turn, should be disbarred and brought up on charges of prosecutorial misconduct, period. But she's now talking about seizing his assets, maybe taking Trump Tower. And then CNN, in its infinite wisdom, knowing Trump has to pay this money because he allegedly defrauded the value of Mar-a-Lago and other properties, which is only worth $18 to $25 million, they bring on a luxury real estate agent to ask her what she thinks he should do.
You need at least 30 days to get any of these properties sold. But the property that you alluded to, Mar-a-Lago, potentially that could be something that could be sold quickly. I think the valuation is something in the hundreds of millions, and I think there could be a...
I'm sorry, what? What'd you just say? No. Letitia James and Judge Engamoran, which is what I think Rudy calls him, they decided that Mar-a-Lago is worth 18 to 25 million. Sam, did I misunderstand what she just said?
No, I think she said what she said.
Sounded like hundreds of millions is what she thinks it's worth. And the CNN anchor who's sitting there, who probably never argued the valuation of 18 to 25 million, just shaking her head. Yeah, no. Let me play it for her. I might have to stop again because when I saw this today, I went, what?
You need at least 30 days to get any of these properties sold. But the property that you alluded to, Mar-a-Lago, potentially that could be something that could be sold quickly. I think the valuation is something in the hundreds of millions. And
okay, so this person is literally saying Trump can pay the fraud fine of $450 million by selling Mar-a-Lago quickly for hundreds of millions of dollars. That's the property that was named the most in how he somehow defrauded somebody because it's only worth 18 to 25 million. Do I have this right? That this lady is suggesting he can pay almost $500 million by selling Mar-a-Lago for hundreds of millions. I think that's what she's saying.
I think there could be a buyer for something like that.
And that would be literally, if you're talking about doing that between now and Monday, that's picking up the phone, calling someone, and then literally writing a check.
Yeah, I mean,
the CNN doofus, I don't know who she is. I don't watch CNN. The CNN doofus is like, yeah, just literally somebody calling on the phone like Monday and writing a check. Yeah, absolutely. You can write a check for hundreds of millions of dollars for a property that's worth $18 million to pay off the hundreds of millions that he's being charged by the state of New York in penalties for lying about the value of the property she says he could sell for hundreds of millions. Do you see you can't see my face, can you? It hurts.
there could be plenty of international people who want to buy that property. I mean, there's properties that are priced at 150 and 200 million that are nearby that. And Palm Beach is like the NVIDIA, of real estate. It's just shot up like a rocket.
So, again, they're literally showing what his properties are valued at. And these are all lowball, by the way. Mar-a-Lago, because of its provenance, because it's the Trump estate, is worth way more than they're saying. But on the screen, they're saying Doral is worth $305 million. 40 Wall Street is worth $270 million. Mar-a-Lago is worth $240 million. 6 East 57th Street is worth $175 million. Trump Tower, $160 million. These are all lowball. But did you notice they've got Mar-a-Lago on CNN listed for $240 million? But yet he got fined hundreds of millions because it's only worth 18.
And people do want to live there. They've moved there. So I think that would be the best case scenario as to property. If he's trying to sell quickly, I would encourage that.
So, all right. Now, that's $240 million estimated. I mean, who knows? You know, he's a desperate seller. In this case, someone picks up the phone and makes that call this week. So I don't know what it'd be. That's still half of what it would be.
I mean, my God. They said it out loud. They showed it on the screen. And believe me when I say 240 is a low ball. When I had Trump on a couple of weeks ago, I talked to him about a property right there, very close to the Trump estate. It's like 2+ acres of vacant land for $150 million. So Mar-a-Lago, with his extended estate and the club and everything else and the ballrooms and all this, is probably worth more like $1 billion. But let's say it's only 240, what CNN is saying. $240 million. but it was estimated at 10 times less than that. Again, the high estimation by the judge and by Letitia James was 25. It's worth 10 times more, according to CNN, that hates Trump. Come on.